Hi, this is Karen and Paula, and we're riding the wave of good fortune. Today we want to talk about the principle of balancing forces. Balance is one of the fundamental laws of the universe. Everything is in balance in nature. And when we get out of balance in nature, there's like this balancing thing that naturally occurs to get us back in balance. But the same thing happens in our personal lives. So if we make something excessively important, what we're inviting is for balancing forces to come in and knock us down or knock that thing down so that we can see it in the right view.
It's true. And we tend to think that when we see someone who's been knocked down or put in their place or disappointed, that they're in trouble, right? And that they're failing and that things have gone wrong. The truth is things are just getting balanced. Think about what you identify with. Who are you? What is most important to you? Think about people in your life who said, my career is who I am, it defines me. And at some point they lose that career or something happens in their life that shows them there are other important things as well. I know I had an illness and I was in the middle of, a lot of things in my life that I thought were very important. But the second you get hit with this threatening, situation, suddenly things look different and things go back into balance. You get jarred back into balance. So first of all, the balancing forces are a gift. When you see that you've been kicked in the butt and knocked down, the other shoe has dropped, be grateful. Thank you. What am I learning? What am I seeing? So those are our balancing forces, which is one area that we certainly want to look at from this chapter. The other thing I'm fascinated with and would like your take on is excess potential. How do we do that? What does that look like?
Well, excess potential is anything you make excessively significant. So that's making something important, putting someone or something on a pedestal. Sometimes we do that. We think something is going to be so important, like I just get that right relationship, and then we put all this importance on it, and then what that does is it invites in balancing forces because it's out of balance. And so the universe finds a way to knock that back into balance. And you know what, unless you really enjoy getting knocked on your butt over and over or having those same cycles of like getting all excited about something and then being totally disappointed, what you can do instead of just letting the universe do its thing is you can watch it in your own life and find balance in your own life. Like,
lower importance.
Lower importance. Like, look at all the aspects of your life. Are they sustainable? If you're thinking, no, just for this year, I'm going to just really make it extra important that I get this promotion. Well, what is going to suffer as a result? And what you're asking, you're just inviting balancing forces to come in and equalize, and it's not going to feel good. I mean, you're inviting suffering to come in. So if you could think about if you are creating this universe and you are creating this universe, you would set up some kind of balancing, like a system of feedback, like a feedback loop. So at anytime you're out of balance, you get a little, from the universe. Either
it's a gentle nudge.
A gentle nudge. And usually in the beginning, it is a gentle nudge. It's like
I agree.
Just a twinge of that didn't feel too good.
But pay attention to those. When you get just a little twinge, I worked with someone once who overslept for the first time ever in her career, and she was late to a meeting, and she came to me afterwards saying, I don't know what happened. And I told her no harm, no foul, no one even noticed, it all went well, it was really easy, but whatever lesson there is to learn now. That was a nudge, right? Don't let it get worse. Learn your lesson.
Yeah, learn them when they're small. That's really nice.
Look for the nudge instead
it-
of the kick in the butt.
Because the thing with balancing forces, if you don't get it the first time, don't worry. It's like that knock on the door or that wake-up call just gets louder and louder and louder until you do create some kind of catastrophe in your life that gets your attention.
Yeah, so think about people who have put excess potential on money. Do you know really wealthy people who have 7 figures in the bank but live like a pauper? They don't have wealth. They've got money in the bank, but they don't have wealth. They can't experience the joy of what money is supposed to provide, right? They've put an overimportance on money. Do you know people, the second they meet a new person in a possible relationship, they start picking out the China pattern and naming their children, right? What happens to these people? The relationship, the other person gets scared and runs away, you know, ask me how I know. But, you know, that's excess of potential, over potentializing what could be, rather than just enjoying what's in the moment, enjoying what's here, being grateful for what's here. So,
yeah, so what you can do, how we want to wrap it up, is talk about, well, how can you be the master in your own life? Be a master by looking at what are you making important. Bring all important levels down. It's actually, none of this is really that important. Even this lifetime is going to be over.
A lot of freedom in that. There's a lot of freedom in just letting go of importance.
None of it's important. It's, you know, whether you learn, even whether or not you get these lessons in this lifetime isn't important. But it's like once you lower importance about everything, then you don't need so many kicks in the butts. You don't need the 2x4. You don't need to even suffer, because all the suffering comes from making something excessively important. So it's like, just look in your life. Where do I tend to suffer? Do I suffer in relationships? How am I making those important? What about, am I suffering around my finances or my career? You know, my health. Like, stop making it so important and just do what it is there to do, you know? And then it's like, you know, say you have insomnia and that's really stressing you out. Well, just have insomnia and don't be stressed out about it.
Right.
You'll actually fall asleep easier if you're not thinking, oh my God, this is horrible and now I won't be able to cope tomorrow. It's just like, oh, if I have to like just lay here tossing and turning, well, then I do. And as you make things less important, things come into balance, because really the truth is none of this is really that important.
The truth is, right here, right now, in this moment, you have everything you need. You have everything you need right here, right now. It's all there. Get present to that. Enjoy that. Nothing else is important. Right here, right now, you have everything you need. Enjoy that. Be free and ride the wave of good fortune.